Yeah. I didn't know I had it muted. Just re- Oh yeah, just relaxing. I've caught a couple. Let me get that right. I've caught a couple. Yeah, I got through. Well, hold on. I got through mowing, so I figured I'd just pull up here and try my luck. Got this. Got this little basket. I'm gonna put together and put some bread in there and throw it out there and see if I can catch some minnows. Now I'm just. Oh yeah. I gotta. Man, I gotta relax more and just do nothing. uh, let's see. I started about, I don't know, 6 or so. Been mowing, weed eating, talked to concrete guys. Went back, left, went and talked to concrete guys, come back, mowed more. Had to go check on the concrete guys again. Had to come back. Then a YouTube subscriber called me and they had a paint question about some primer, and I talked to them for about 45 minutes on the phone and just back and forth, back and forth. That's when you got your priorities right, mowing and fishing pole on your yeah, I mowed all this, mowed all that, and then I just said, you know what, let's try to do something. I don't know whether it's wrong or right. We're gonna do it. Probably fishing on credit. No, I ain't fishing on credit. I ain't fishing on credit, but damn near close to it. There's shiners in here, or like little minnows. So that's what I'm trying to do. Catch a couple shiners or shad. Some people call them shad, shiners, whatever. If I can catch a couple of them, then I'm gonna put them on a hook and throw them back out there and see if I can catch a catfish. Biggest catfish I caught out there was about 42 pounds. So yeah, so I'm just relaxing. I did order the engine mounts for the LS today, for the G-body chassis. So I ordered them. They probably be here one day next week, and then I'll set the engine and transmission in that chassis I got. And let me change my depth on my rig, get a little deeper. I did order the engine mounts. They're supposed to be here one day next week. So once they get here, I'll go ahead and set the engine and transmission in the chassis, work on that. What's up? What's up? What's up, Dilly? I'm just sitting here chilling. Oh, got a nibble. I gotta change the hook. Hey, but you know what? You can find a way out just as fast as you found your way in. How about that? How about that? You can find your way out you can find your way out just as fast as you found your way in. Anybody got time for none of that? Ain't nobody got time for that. Deep fry some. You finna deep fry some cooter? Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. What'd you do? What'd you do? Clean it. What'd you do? Put it in a All right. All right, boys, I'm back. I'm back. Let's see what we got. It's just me by myself. They in the house. The sound was off. Might pull a gold grade in that snare. He looked like he about to. Yeah, I just daggone. Man, my battery down to 2. Man, Lord have mercy. Just that quick, man. Daggone it. I was gonna stay on here for a minute. Uh yep. So I did catch a few. I caught a couple on these, and then I went to worms. I've got me some worms right here. I got me some live red worms, and then I got a minnow basket right there. Um, look. Oh, I got me some minnows. Oh, snooky. We finna change up, big dog. We finna change up. Look at them baby brim. Look at them baby brim. Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. Mother. All right, here we go. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. I got these little baby fish in here. I got these little baby fish. Look, I got these little baby brim. Man, let me live with you. I got my phone plugged up, but it's up here in the truck. Look at that. Look at that little feet. That little. Look at that. Ah! Get it! Woo! Get in me belly. Get in me belly. Huh? Let me get my Gatorade. They do fishing tournaments here, but the lake they fish on its own. I never knew that boat. I never knew that boat had all you needed. Yeah, where's my Frank's Red Hot? I think I feel him swimming in my belly. I got my phone plugged up. I don't have a charger at the back of the truck, like some trucks. So my phone's plugged up right here. He got Frank's Red Hot. Yeah. I don't know. I'm on the outskirts of Strawberry. Oh, Mooresville's not that far. That's not that far. Hour and 15 minutes, somewhere around there. Depending on what side of Mooresville you live on. If you live on the east side, like you live close to the Concord Mills, do you live down on that side? Concord Mills, Hope Mills, Mint Hill, where it'd take me about an hour to get to Mooresville, depending on where you're at in Mooresville. Sorry. Well, fella, this ain't no fun. Y'all sitting up here in the truck. I guess I'm gonna have to kill this live, I reckon. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to call this a night. If I catch anything worth anything, I will put up some pictures in the my post. The biggest catfish I caught in here is about 42 pounds. I'll put it in my community post or the post, whatever you want. It was a little while back. There's Arkansas blues or blue catfish in here. There's a couple flatheads in here. I'm sure there's probably more than that in there. So, but it is what it is. So it's about, daggone, it's 7 o'clock. I got a ticket in Mooresville one year, taking my wife out for her birthday. Hey, Myrtle Beach, Cuddy, 1995. Oh, then you are definitely not too far from me then. Statesville, you're closer to me than. So in 1995, I went to Myrtle Beach, and we were there for, actually it was senior week for everybody else, but I was a junior. Went down there in my little truck, all of us chipped together to get a hotel room for the week. I had about $300 in my pocket, which was a lot of money, and pulled out on the main strip, made it 3 stoplights, little daggone rent a car, license registration, And he gets on the radio. He's like, anybody on this Blazer for loud music? It's not a Blazer. It's a Toyota pickup truck with a camper shell. He's like, pull over right here. And so, yeah, we warned him yesterday. I said, dude, I don't even have a radio in my truck. I took my radio out in candor just for this fact. I don't have a radio. No stereo in the console, none. They pulled me over there. Guy come up there and said, yeah, I wrote him a warning ticket. I said, you ain't wrote me nothing, big dog. I just got here. And wrote me a ticket for $189 for loud music. I wasn't as mouthy then. I wasn't as mouthy now as I was then. I had $300 in my name for the whole week. There's 200 of it gone right there. I was so mad that when I went to go pay the ticket, I told it, and it goes, $189. And I said, I just got it. I ain't even checked in the hotel. It's like, yep, they said they warned you a couple of days. I said, there's no way. I was in school 2 days ago. I said, here's your money. And I left, and I've never been back. That was in 1995. I have not been back to Myrtle Beach since 1995. Yep. Hey Jay, I hope you get a drag break. Yeah, me too. I hadn't gotta be careful what I say. Yeah, I hadn't caught nothing major big in a long time. So anyways, my phone's up to 3%, but anyways, like I say 3%. If I leave the phone up here and I'm back there, ain't no good. Yeah. Road to the Sun. That was the first time. That was actually, I'm glad you brought that up. In 2019, the year my son died, I got with a bunch of buddies and they drugged me to Run the Sun, and it was a blur. And we was just down there for a few hours. So I take that back. In March of 2019 was the first time I'd been back to Myrtle Beach since 1995. Then the next time I went back to Myrtle Beach is when I came down there to see Bill and Big Bertha and you guys Run the Sun. So that's the second time. Other than that, I've not set foot back to Myrtle Beach. Yeah. Hey, I would like to, I don't care if they park us in the dirt. I think it's 12. I have a 12-foot wide, 20-foot wide. I have a 12-foot wide, 20-foot long canopy that says JG Innovation Garage on it, Peach Capital. Big ass tent. It's 12-foot wide and 20-foot long. We need to do that. Get a hotel room and spend the night, but I can leave like at 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning and drive all the way down there and stay all day Saturday, and then we can meet up there, whatever. But yeah, I appreciate it. My son died January 28, 2019, and he's actually buried right over there in my yard. Right over there. I took 2 acres of my property and turned it into a family cemetery, and my grave marker's right over there, and I mow by it every day. So you want to get surreal? Walk by your own headstone every day and see where you're going to be buried at every single day. That don't put it in perspective. I don't know nothing will. Yeah. Cuddy had problems with Sparrow, and I had to leave, and I thought I actually was going to have to leave and get him. But we're going to get together, Cuddy. We're going to get together. Sorry. But, yeah. Man, I hate to kill this live, man. We got good conversation going on, but I'm gonna go back here and I got 2 more fishing poles. I'm gonna rig up 2 more fishing poles. I'm gonna do some bottom fishing with some worms and see if I can catch anything on the bottom. And then I'm gonna fish about 4.5 foot deep and see if I can catch anything there, and we'll go from there. So, boys and girls, I appreciate you tapping in. Um, so y'all y'all stay safe this weekend, and be careful. Remember what I said, boys and girls. Don't worry about the man up the road or the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else. Put golf